Good evening. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration of Jefferson Community Technical College, I'd like to welcome you to the 2025 Student Success Awards. I'm Joshua Licksteiner, co-chair of the Jefferson Faculty Council, and it's my pleasure and honor to be MC for this evening's event. At Jefferson, we are proud of all of our students. For their commitment and determination to continually strive to open doors to new opportunities and a better life. And tonight, we celebrate the remarkable achievements of dozens of Jefferson students nominated by our faculty for their outstanding performances in the classroom and beyond. As you'll hear, the individuals we honor tonight have strived for the best of the best, going above and beyond, not only in terms of academic excellence, but also in their relentless pursuit of success, their unwavering dedication, and their ability to inspire and uplift their peers. These students embody the spirit of our college. They're the hope of tomorrow because they have the power to make our community better. As faculty members, we are privileged to have these exceptional students among us, and tonight we are thrilled to celebrate their achievement. And to explain just how important these awards are to our college, our students, and our faculty, please welcome our Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Nikki Cobb.
I'm a little shorter than Josh, and thank you, Derek, for fixing the mic, because I'm always super worried that I'm going to be yelling on the mic. So thank you for fixing that. Good evening, everyone. It is an honor to welcome you to the 2025 Student Success Awards. Today is one of the most joyful and meaningful events on our calendar, as we gather to celebrate the extraordinary achievements of our students and the faculty who have guided them every step of the way. Every year, our faculty have the privilege of nominating students who have not only excelled academically, but who have demonstrated resilience, leadership, and unwavering commitment to their personal and educational growth. Honoring outstanding students across all disciplines at the college reflects the heart of our mission at Jefferson, and that is to support every student, no matter where they come from or where they're going. We know that excellence can emerge in any classroom, a lab, a shop floor, or a clinical rotation. When we shine a light on student success, we not only affirm their hard work, we also reinforce our collective belief in the students' potential to impact our community beyond these four walls. Of course, none of this is possible without the unwavering dedication of our faculty. At Jefferson, we hold our faculty in the highest esteem, and they have answered a calling that goes beyond teaching. Your faculty are mentors, advocates, and champions for you, our students. Every day, our faculty create welcoming, inclusive environments where students feel safe to be themselves and inspired to reach for more. They build a powerful sense of belonging that is often the difference between a student surviving and thriving. And you were nominated tonight because you're thriving as a student. So congratulations to you all. To our faculty that are here tonight and online and who couldn't join, you may not always realize just how much your kind words of encouragement, your extra time, your constant support mean. But believe me, it goes a long way. You plant seeds of confidence that grow into degrees, careers, and lives forever changed. Faculty, please stand or wave so that we can recognize you tonight. To our students being honored today, you embody the best of Jefferson. We are proud of all that you have accomplished and even more excited about what lies ahead in your future. Congratulations to each of you, and let's enjoy the celebration tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Cobb. Now that I'm not blowing out your eardrums, it's time to recognize our students. So what we're going to do is each student will be called forward by the program coordinator or faculty member who nominated them. Students and faculties, after the award is presented, please don't forget to stop in front of our backdrop over there so that we can get a picture taken before you return to your seat. Also, make sure that as we come down for the awards, we want to be coming down the aisles on either side. We should not be coming down the middle here. We've got the camera set up, and they'll get upset with me if somebody knocks that over. So, all right. So we'll begin tonight with Chef Kathy Crowder with the Culinary Arts Program.
Hello, my name is Kathy Crowder Johnson, and I'm the culinary coordinator. Tonight, I'd like to nominate two people. It's because they call themselves sisters, and what I say about one, I can say about the other. Allie and Dee Dee, would y'all come down, please? And what I like to say about both of them is they are not only dedicated to their education, but both of them are dedicated to this school. You see them running that cafeteria like it's their own personal business, like they physically are making money off of it, and they're not. You can come down any Wednesday. They're staying out there for tutoring to make sure that their grades are A's, and they're doing it for their children, just so that they can see them being successful. These are two of the most dedicated people that you will ever see at Jefferson. So I'd like to congratulate Allie, who is really Alexander, and Dee Dee, who is the mistress. And just when you see them in the cafeteria, please offer words of encouragement for them and thank them for all the hard work that they've done for the last 2 years running that cafe. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is Jamie Leckie. I am the Dean of Natural Sciences, and today I am presenting the Student Success Award on behalf of the Biology Department. And our Biology Student Success Award recipient is Hope Yates. Come on down, Hope. So you get to hold this while I talk about you. All right, so Hope impressed me within the first couple weeks of knowing her. Her ability to advocate for herself was presented with such maturity. I hope that my own children, when they progress to college, that they're able to advocate for themselves with the grace and maturity that Hope was able to do. I knew from the first moment that I met her that she was going to be special. Hope is pursuing a degree in occupational therapy. After she finishes here at Jefferson, she plans to transfer and get a degree in occupational therapy. In doing so, she has taken both of my Anatomy and Physiology 1 and 2 courses. That's what I teach. I know there's a lot of allied health and nursing students here, and you know how hard Anatomy and Physiology is, right? Yes, right? Thank you. Hope has received an A on every single exam. She's that impressive of a student. Hope's dedication to her studies is further exemplified by her extracurricular activities. She has served a 2-week mission trip in Outer Mongolia, caring for children in an orphanage. She has shadowed and observed with several different therapists, including occupational therapists and aquatic occupational therapists. She's a woman who knows what she wants to do. And I firmly believe that if I ever needed her services, I would love to have Hope as my occupational therapist. And that's really saying something, to be a teacher and think, this is someone I would like serving me. And so congratulations, Hope. I'm really excited to present you with this award.
Sorry about that. I had a young man drawing on the back of my notes. So my name is Lauren Pellegrino. I am academic program coordinator for business here at Jefferson. And it is my great honor to introduce Eric Bryce, who is a student in our business administration program. So as Eric is making his way down, I'll tell you a little bit about him, and then I'd like for him to just say a couple of words. Eric has been a student with us now for a couple of years. He is almost done with his business administration degree. And you go hold that face. He has been doing excellent. He has a 4.0 in all of his core business classes. He's been killing it. And he is such an incredibly thoughtful student. When I first met Eric, he was a student in my class, asking incredibly interesting and thoughtful questions. He also caught me on a couple little snafus. But he was thoughtful. He was so incredibly energetic. And come to find out that Eric is also the father of 5 children. He is married and the father of 5 children. And he stays very busy when he's not in school. He has a amateur athletic union. He is actually the owner of an amateur athletic union. He volunteers for junior NBA and junior WNBA. Loves basketball, by the way. He's originally from Detroit. And he has just been an absolute joy and pleasure to have in class. I ask for his advice sometimes. I know with international business, I was going to roll out kind of a new simulation program. And I ran it by Eric because I knew he would be honest with me and give me his feedback. And he did. And he said, "That sounds great as long as it's not too much work." And I said, "That's a deal. It's a deal." And he outdid everyone on that simulation program by kind of a landslide, honestly. So he has just been such a pleasure and a joy to have as a student. And I just can't say enough about him. And to his family, I just want to say thank you. I know for all of you, really, loved ones here, we know that you also make sacrifices as our students are making their way through this journey. So thank you so much for your support of him as well. And welcome to I know you don't need much more family, but we are happy to be your extended family as well. So thank you. You want to say?
I just want to reiterate what she said. And what he said, touch base on the professors here, her and Professor Mentor. There's just been excellent on the support that I needed to really do this, having 5 children and a wife and kids. Just without their support, it just wouldn't be possible, because I've ran to her, I've called her and, "Hey, what's this mean? What is this talking about?" And she's like, "Eric, just take your time." I have another professor here too. I contact, they just keep me at ease, because sometimes it can be overwhelming, but as long as you get that at ease moment from them that they give us, it makes it so much easier. And along with my wife and my kids is backing me up. It's nights where she works nights and they bug me. My youngest will bug me to death, and I tell my daughter and my middle son to go get him so I can do some work. I'm up till 4 a.m. sometimes doing work because I want to have the weekends off. I'm like one of the students that probably go to school and have the weekends off, because I work at school from Monday through Friday, maybe 7-8 hours a day. So thanks to just want to thank God too. Thank God, the Heavenly Father, that made this possible. Without him, it wouldn't be. And my professors and my wife and kids. But just thank you. Thank you all.
Good evening, everyone. My name is David Vogel. I am head of the chemistry department here at JCTC, and it is my honor to announce our student for this Outstanding Achievement Award for chemistry, Ikram Swinita. Come on down. I've had the pleasure of having Ikram in all of her chemistry classes, which has been 2 years worth, from General Chemistry 1 all the way through Organic Chemistry 2, which she is now taking. She's set to graduate this semester with an AS degree. She has a 4.0 grade point average, and she gets the highest score on all my exams. So she's currently taking Organic 2, which, if anyone's ever had organic chemistry, you know is not an easy subject. Move closer for the pictures. In addition to being an excellent chemistry student, she also serves our student as a tutor in the Learning Commons, and she tutors chemistry, math, and other sciences over there. So she gives back. And she is also a student worker for us in the science division, natural science, and she helps prep for our labs and works with our laboratory manager. So she hopes to go to pharmacy school. She's already been accepted at Sullivan, and she has an interview next week at the University of Kentucky at UK for their pharmacy program. Oh, this Friday for that. So congratulations, and it's well deserved.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mark Cable. I am the APC for the Visual Communications Program. Hi. One of our graduates right here. So, and future teacher, by the way. Anyway, I'm here to announce our nominee for our department. It's Daniel Keown. Come on down. Daniel is going to be graduating in just a couple of weeks, right? Yay. And we're very proud of him. We're always proud of all of our graduates and everything. But anyway, as the APC of this program, I get to work with an awful lot of different students. They have really amazing skills and amazing abilities. Daniel is a really great example of what a lot of our students really kind of like represent, or what they do, what they bring to the program. He's been in a number of my classes, probably way more than he would have liked. Oh no, okay, yeah. You had to listen to a whole lot more stories about Scapecchio than you probably really wanted to. Yeah, most people do when they've been in my classes. So, but anyway, he brings a lot of spirit, talent, everything to pretty much everything he's done in my classes and in everything he's done here at JCTC, in my opinion. And I think he's a wonderful choice for this award. I was the person who made the call, and it was a pretty easy call, I think, actually, for that. Anyway, I know last semester, for example, Daniel was in practicum class, and he got to deal with both me and Terry in that class, which is enormously entertaining, I'm sure. And one of the things, Daniel really stood out in practicum, I think, because of his skill, his friendship with everybody in the class, and the way that dynamic kind of worked with everything. I think that was really fun. And while you were in that class, you also had a internship with one of the best commercial photographers in Louisville. And I think it was really fun to see you come in and talk about what you were doing there at the photo studio and what kind of things you had learned. And seeing all of that stuff, not just him talking about it, but then seeing it show up in your work. that was especially wonderful. That was really a lot of fun seeing that. So there was that, and it was also a lot to sort of watch how everyone developed in folio class, and I think Daniel was a great example of that. Folio class, at least I think so for the communication arts department, is really a lot of work. It's very hard. It's very intense. There are a lot of times, I think a lot of you are just sort of like ready to just like run out of the building and not come back sometimes. But Daniel didn't. He stayed, and we're really glad he did. So, it's kind of really nice to see him succeed in those, and things like that. But, all those big things are important, but also it's the little things too. The fact that it's a small thing, but it's really amazing how Daniel always manages to make me look bad at karaoke. So just keep that in mind. If you need a ringer, if you're playing competitive karaoke, is that even a thing? It could be. Let's make it a thing. Okay. If you ever have to follow Daniel at karaoke, you're in trouble. So he's good. So anyway, though, I would like to just say, though, really seriously, all joking aside, Daniel, I really want to thank you for being in our department and everything you do for the department. And I want you to know that there are a lot of people, not up there right this minute, but during the day, that know you and really appreciate having known you and appreciate being around you, and really are better people for knowing you. And hopefully you feel like you're better for knowing us too, but good. Okay, so anyway, thank you for being a friend and example to all of us. And before all of this was going on, we had a little conversation. I wasn't sure Daniel was actually going to get to say anything, so I added this in for him. He also wants to thank Beyonce, so.
Thank you.
There you go. Okay. Thank you, Daniel. I forgot. I was supposed to give you this first, actually, but I didn't do it. So I'm going to do it last. And Daniel, thank you. There's your award. I can't think of anybody else who deserves it more. So you're welcome.
Good evening. My name is Robert Riedling, and I'm the Academic Program Coordinator for the Computer and Information Technologies Program. It gives me great pleasure to present Shelby Martin with the Student Success Award for Computer and Information Technologies. Shelby Martin, if you'll come on down. Shelby has been an outstanding student in the program, having recently graduated in December with a perfect 4.0 GPA. He took part in BIT 502 as an apprentice at the corporate office of Texas Roadhouse, where he was hired as an application developer. Several of his instructors have commented on the quality of his assignments that were submitted, describing them as flawless. His assignments were often submitted well ahead of the deadline and clearly demonstrated that he is very enthusiastic about learning new things. Shelby clearly has a passion for programming. This passion shows in the depth and scope of the program submissions. His strong work ethics and dedication to excellence will ensure that he goes far in his field. I'd like to again congratulate Shelby Martin.
I didn't realize it was so far to walk. I'm Mark Wright, and I'm here representing engineering and electronics technology, and it's my pleasure to recognize Joseph Johnson, if you want to come down. Joseph was nominated by Mark Prather. I haven't had the pleasure of having Joseph in class. I advised Joseph and to know what a fine gentleman he is, how polite he is. And Mark tells me that he is the first one there, the last one to leave, asks fantastic questions, and is very enthusiastic about electronics, and says that Mark says you will be successful at whatever you decide to do. So that's coming from one of the smartest people I know. So I'd take that I'd take that to the bank. So congratulations, Joseph. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Amy Liebert, the department head for history here at Jefferson, and Dr. Mark Wilburn is going to present our awardee.
Zion Williams, come on down. When I first met Zion, he was sitting on a bench at the Hartford Hall. His first day of class, this was a couple semesters ago. He's reading a book, not looking at a phone. Come over here. He's actually reading a book. I'm thinking, what is he reading? He's reading George Orwell's 1984. And I'm thinking, I got a good one here. He is just, besides being an excellent student, he's got a servant's heart. He always volunteers to be a note taker for the ARC students or anybody else that needs notes. He tutors at the tutoring center. He is always willing to lend a helping hand. I think in my 39 years here, I can't think of a student more deserving to receive this award that I have taught than Zion Williams. He started out as a social work major. Bree, he has flipped to history. So congratulations to Zion Williams. Oh, okay.
Hi, everybody. My name's Bree Wechter, and I'm the program coordinator for Human Services, the person that, over here, they stole one of my students. But I will forgive them this time because we have another wonderful student to honor. But first with us, go ahead and introduce.
Oh, yes. I'm Dr. Erica Yahya. I teach psychology and human services.
And we wanted to honor Casey Corley, if you'll come on down here. We both talked about it, and we agreed very quickly that we wanted Casey to be the student that we honored tonight. She's extremely dedicated to her education. She has proven to be, again, putting education first, just dedicated and motivated. And Dr. Yahya, if you want to say.
Yes, a few things I picked up. Empathetic, which is really a big plus for human services program. Resilience, I found it throughout her paperwork, and take initiative for learning, learning focus for sure, responsible, and ask great questions. Okay.
And one of the things I was going back, I told Casey that I was going to go back and look through some of her papers and kind of highlight. I hope that did not scare you that I said I was going to do that. But there was one quote that I wanted to read because it impressed me so much when it comes to, again, this field of human services, which is not an easy career or field to take place. And one of her things that she quoted was in regards to school and career, it is not just a professional choice, but a personal commitment to support others as they navigate their paths, just as I have navigated mine. And that impressed me because it's not about just learning. It is actually being, again, dedicated to navigate everywhere, everyone as they kind of go through this field. So I'm extremely happy to honor Casey here and also say congratulations because she will be going to U of L's Kent School of Social Work to continue on in her education, which is exactly what we need. Congratulations. All right, I think you're over here.
Good evening. I'm Susan Allen. I'm the Program Coordinator for Interdisciplinary Early Childhood Education, and it is my pleasure to present this award to Tanya Turner. Tanya has been an exceptional student from the very first start of the program. Her work has just been outstanding, very creative activities. She's very dedicated to learning about curriculum and child development and everything that she needs to know to just better serve the children in her care. And I had the pleasure yesterday of observing her in her classroom and just seeing the wonderful environment that she's created for children, and just dedicated. You faced a lot of challenges, but you did it, and you are graduating this semester with a 4.0.
I am not Michelle Butler, nor am I a medical assistant, but I do share a hallway with her. And she asked me to make this award for her. She couldn't be here because she had to work at Baptist. So I made eye contact and said yes. But she did leave me a note, and she said, medical assisting chooses their outstanding students a little differently. They allow students to vote on who they feel is outstanding student of the year, and this year they had a tie. Maureen Johnson and Kelsey Atwell were chosen by their peers to be the outstanding students for 2025. First, Maureen Johnson is a wonderful student. She is kind, generous, and always ready to help. She maintains a 3.5 GPA and is always prepared for whatever she is asked to do. Maureen has an amazing work ethic and is always on time and ready to work. She is a leader in the class and inspires her fellow students to do the very best that they can. Okay, and Kelsey Atwell is also a wonderful student, Michelle said. She has been a huge help to her classmate, always going above and beyond to assist them with test preparation or anything else they might need. She maintains a 3.4 GPA and does a great job with procedure performance. Kelsey never misses an assignment and is always prepared for class. She is a go-getter and inspires her classmates to work hard and do their best. The program has been fortunate to have these ladies, and Michelle looks forward to see where they will go in the future. You guys will get a picture.
Okay, so now we'd like to take a short break from the individual awards to recognize a few groups of remarkable students. In March, we recognized the achievements of an amazing group of students during the African American Students of Excellence Award ceremony. Fondly known as the AASE, this annual event honors African American students with at least 30 credit hours who have maintained a GPA of 3.5 or higher. This marked the 44th year that the Black Affairs Advisory Committee has organized this event, dedicated to acknowledging the outstanding academic endeavors of our students. More than 20 students were recognized this year. Join me in congratulating those students with a round of applause. Also, the Jefferson academic team had another successful season. Composed entirely of brand new players without any experience, the team managed to qualify for nationals by finishing fourth in the Alabama sectional. They finished the championship tournament in Chicago ranked 18th in the nation. With most of the team coming back next year, the future is definitely bright for the academic team. Please help me congratulate the Jefferson academic team and its coach, Pete Brodsky, on another terrific season. This has been a spectacular year for our Communication Arts Technology program. This year, 2 CAT program students were recognized at the American Advertising Federation of Louisville's annual awards gala. This competition, home of the Addy, is the advertising industry's largest and most representative competition. Students Emily Cleland and Christina Skipworth won Silver Addy Awards for their packaging designs. Their work went on to compete at the district level, a 3-state competition including Kentucky, Ohio, and West Virginia. We're incredibly proud of Emily and Christina. Join me in giving them a round of applause. Phi Theta Kappa is a nationally recognized honor society for all 2-year institutions. Students eligible to join must complete 12 credit hours and hold a cumulative GPA of 3.5 or higher. Following the fall 2024 semester, 121 Bullitt campus students, 118 Shelby campus students, and 251 Southwest campus students were eligible to join this honor society. These scholars collectively hold an average GPA of 3.80. This is certainly an achievement worth celebrating. All right, now back to the main event. All right, so to kick us back off again, I'd like to introduce Connie Savelas with the Medical Laboratory Technician Program. Connie?
So some years it's really difficult to pick which student is the most deserving of this award. But this year, this was one of those times I looked at my graduate list and I was like, there's no doubt. This is not only the student that did awesome in class all the way through, but she supported all of her classmates wonderfully throughout the whole time. Emerald Garcia, come on up. So a little bit about Emerald. Not only was she returning to school after a while, but she has done this while raising 2 young men sitting up here with us. And so guys, I know you're ready to have your mom back. The last 14 weeks, well, since the beginning of January, has been her clinical practicum. So not only has she been in her clinical site 40 hours a week, she also worked part-time and raised these 2 young men with the help of her spouse. And I mean, wow. She was always the student who was right there for other students, supporting them, patting them on the back. If somebody was having difficulty understanding, she was also one that jumped right in to help explain when I was with another student, because she always grasped it just like that. And her lab technique has been awesome. I have found out that she has accepted a position as a medical laboratory technician at Norton Healthcare way before she even graduates, and will start June 1st.
Hello, my name is Renee Ikes. I'm the Dean of Nursing, and I have the privilege of presenting the Outstanding Student Award for our Medicaid Nurse Aid Program. And so I'm presenting on behalf of Dallas McKinley. She's our academic program coordinator for that program, and she couldn't be here. So she chose Nevaeh Hines. If you want to come down. So I'll read you what Dallas put about Nevaeh while she's walking down. Nevaeh has been engaged and ready to learn since day one. She's faced challenges, obviously expanding her family, if you look at her right now, while dealing with life. She has been present to class each day, and even a day when she was contracting invisibly in discomfort, she came to class, took her exam, knocked it out of the park. Her drive and eagerness to learn are visible when she is here. Her ability to perform the skills required for the Medicaid Nurse Aid course are phenomenal and seem to come very naturally to her. She is definitely embarking in the right career path for her. Nevaeh's attention to detail and her compassion to be a quality healthcare professional are what allow her to stand out and deserve recognition for this award. Good job. Here, I'll hold it for you when you come over here, okay?
Hello, my name is Caitlin Rothrock. I'm the Academic Fieldwork Coordinator for the Occupational Therapy Assistant Program. I'm very thrilled to recognize Tiffany Hibbs. Come on, Tiffany. Tiffany, you can tell that she just came from fieldwork at Norton. She's almost finished with her level 2s and she's doing wonderfully. She's the recipient of our Student Success Award. Her journey is not, it's truly inspiring because it is a choice of passion. Tiffany had a very successful career before she decided to come to JCTC, and she often in class would talk about pursuing this path because she wanted to have a second career, and that was her passion project. And that's exactly what we want in occupational therapy, is people who are passionate about what they're doing. Throughout your time here, Tiffany, you have consistently demonstrated values of kindness, hard work. You're always thinking holistically. You're always looking out for your classmates. You're always thinking about client-centered care. It's just evident in every single interaction that I have with you. So, and it's always a joy. I'm always like, oh, Tiffany's coming to ask me a question. It's going to be I'm going to have to think probably. It's going to be a really good question. I'm so excited to see you out there and see the contributions you make to our state in Kentucky and to occupational therapy as a whole. So thanks for letting me teach you and for being a part of this. I'm so appreciative. Congratulations.
Hello, my name's Paige Sprinkle. I serve as the interim program coordinator for the practical nursing department. And judging by the size of this room, I think we all struggled with identifying students that we felt deserved this award. And for practical nursing, we actually wanted to elect a few students. So Miss Vicki, if you would like to come on down. Miss Vicki Cleveland, she has such a generous spirit, infectious sense of humor. If you spend more than 10 minutes around her, you're gonna get a laugh, okay? She has been a bright light in our program and has created a positive classroom culture. She's always there to support and encourage her fellow classmates. So we wanted to take the opportunity to recognize that and how important it is to our program. You're very welcome. Next, we would like to ask Madison if you would like to come down. Madison has a little bit of a trail, so I'll go ahead and start talking. So Madison been working with her for a few semesters now. She is one of the most grounded and genuine individuals you'll ever meet, and she has an amazing ability to connect with people. And she's being recognized for an instance that actually took place in clinical, in which she has the ability to develop such strong rapport with patients that she was actually sought out by the chief nursing officer and recognized for her ability in dealing with a particular patient. So we wanted to recognize that. Here's your award, Madison. And we also have Allison Arntz representing our Carrollton campus. Unfortunately, I don't get to spend as much time in Carrollton as I would like to, but I know from the instances and exchanges I've had with Allison, she's always absolutely so positive and kind and really reinforces the culture that we want to see in our healthcare system of caring for others and creating a positive learning as well as a positive work environment. So we wanted to take the opportunity to also address that. All right. Thank you all.
Good evening. I'm James Adams, and I'm presenting the Radiography Student Award to Dee Riverin. I love getting to tell students that they've been selected for the radiography program because they get so excited, and Dee was no exception. So you can imagine how surprised I was when, after orientation, she told me she was withdrawing from the program. She was working to put herself through school, and her lab day was conflicting with her work schedule, so she had to drop. And I said, so you're telling me if your lab was on a different day, you could stay in the program? And she said, yeah. And I said, done. And here she is 2 years later, graduating with a 4.0. But before you think I did anything great, I didn't, I promise. We had 2 lab days, and I just switched her to the other lab day. But it reminds me that so often it's not the grand gestures, but it's the little things that can change someone's life. And so I promise you all here today that you have made a difference too. And I want to say thank you to Dee for making a difference to me, and congratulations.
Hello, my name is Juanita Cooper, and I am the director of Southwest and Bullitt Campus.
And my name is Serena Ellis. I'm the academic program facilitator at Bullitt Campus.
And I would like to present this award to Dakota Summers. So Dakota Summers is a student worker in our office, and I had the privilege of teaching her in FYE class. Since the first moment that she came to campus, stepped foot onto campus, she has led with heart, vision, and an unwavering commitment to uplifting others. Whether organizing service projects, mentoring peers, or advocating for student voices, Dakota leads by example, always with humanity, purpose, and integrity. Congratulations, Dakota. I'm so proud of you.
Good afternoon. My name is Loretta Young. I'm the APC of Surgical Technology, and I would love to present this award to Robin Shoulders. Robin, I have so much that I can say, but they'll be here all night. So I'm going to let Nikki do the bulk of what we both feel. But before I give her the mic, I want to say I have been extremely proud of you watching you with clinicals. And you all, she has a job before she even finished. She's going to be working for Women and Children's, and we are super proud of her. So Nikki, tell them their accolades.
Hello, I'm Nikki. I'm Robin's instructor. When Robin first came to class and she walked in August, she was just the talk. I'm like, can I get my lecture done first? I almost want to put most talkative student at the bottom of this award, but I just give her the mama eye. And she calms down. But outside of that, she is a very responsible student. I enjoy her in the class. Academically, she gets A's on everything, and she is unhappy if she gets anything else like me. I am sure and positive that you are going to be successful in everything that you do. Anything she puts her mind to, she's going to accomplish it. And she's very determined, and she's gonna do it. So I can't wait to continue to see you thrive. All right.
Congratulations. I'll see you next year in clinicals.
All right.
Our final presenter couldn't be here tonight, so I'll be representing the Campus Leadership Award for Shelby County. Could Mary Ann Augusti Torres come down? So Mary was nominated for this award by the Shelby County Campus Director, Dr. Michael Troy Shell. He says Mary is an outstanding student worker and a dedicated future nurse. She consistently takes initiative to learn new processes, always seeking ways to better support her peers. In many ways, she's become the heart of our office, our unofficial manager, with her joyful spirit, reliability, and genuine care. Even after breaking her ankle during an ice storm, Mary continued her faithful service while on a scooter. We simply couldn't serve students as effectively without her. Thank you. All right, so congratulations to all our recipients and to our Campus Leadership Awards. We would now like to present our final awards of the night. The Metropolitan College Outstanding Student Award was established in 2013 and recognizes the workforce achievements of students attending Jefferson and U of L working the third shift at UPS. Nominations are held each spring semester for students who demonstrate outstanding leadership, work-life balance, and academic success. To introduce this year's winner, welcome Sarah Schleland.
Hello, I'm Sarah Schladen. I am a student success counselor with Metropolitan College. As you heard, Metropolitan College is a workforce development program between UPS, JCTC, and U of L. Students work third shift at UPS with full employment benefits, and then they receive free tuition at JCTC or U of L. This year, we are honoring Renee Price with our Outstanding Student Award. Renee? So Renee is a prime example that it is never too late to continue your education. She brings more zest and dedication to her education and her professional work and stands as a strong testament to students of all ages. Her dedication, resilience, and passion for education and community service makes her an exemplary candidate for this. Not only does she work at UPS while pursuing a degree at JCTC, but she's also a kindergarten teacher during the day. Yeah. Her pursuit of higher education at this stage in life is truly inspiring and demonstrates unwavering commitment to personal and professional growth. Despite a demanding schedule, she is a devoted family member as well. She spends a significant amount of time with her daughter and granddaughter, often picking up her granddaughter after school and carpooling with her daughter to work at UPS. Looking to the future, Renee has dreams of opening her own business to serve children in the community. She's determined to create a nurturing and supportive environment where children can thrive and reach their full potential. Congratulations.
Also, every year, Jefferson awards the Joyce Hancock Award for the top piece of writing in Jefferson's literary art magazine known as the Jefferson Review. Please help me welcome Michael Estes to introduce this year's recipient.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. I think I might be last, so I'm going to keep this to no more than 15 minutes. Okay. Could Hannah Blackmore please come down? So as Josh just mentioned, we do have a literary magazine at the college, woohoo. In addition to preparing people for what they want to do in the work world, we also celebrate what they can create both visually and with words. And Hannah Blackmore is being recognized for her piece titled "She Was Not on the Roof," which was voted by a committee of 8 English faculty as the top piece in this year's magazine. Hannah's story tells the story of a 17-year-old girl who has an unwanted encounter with an older male counselor at a summer camp. As we watch the nameless girl describe the encounter to a police officer, it is clear that the police officer is not listening, and it's also clear that the girl did not expect the police officer to truly listen. She recalls that the stars were the only witnesses of the encounter with the male counselor, and that they have witnessed similar acts of violence over thousands of years. And here's a quote from the point of view of the girl. "I saw the stars looking down at a woman thousands of years ago. She sobbed over a husband killed in war on the front lines where he was never supposed to be. She had a hand on a stomach swollen with a baby that was not his and was never supposed to be. Milk and honey suddenly smelt rotten in a way only a girl in a kitchen centuries later would understand." In a compact narrative based in the seemingly innocent context of a summer camp, the story asks what space there has ever been for women in a world narrated by men. Please help me recognize Hannah Blackmore. Okay, please.
Congratulations again to everyone recognized tonight. We know this is only the beginning of all the great things you will achieve. For the night's final remarks, I'd like to invite Dr. Handy, the president of Jefferson Community and Technical College, to say a few words.
Congratulations, everybody. In a couple of weeks, we'll have our commencement ceremony. We're going to be giving out about 1,200 associate degrees and almost, I haven't seen the final count yet, 5,000 earned credentials, industry recognized credentials by our students. And so tonight you've had a sampling in this agenda of 41 students who have been singled out for their excellent work out of thousands. And we want to thank you as students for leading this college. You've led by example, and you're pulling along a lot of other students with you. And so we celebrate today what you've accomplished. We look forward to reading your names in the paper for the right reasons going forward as you accomplish many things and get those great jobs and those promotions. And your family and your communities are changed forever. And so we're so proud that Jefferson was able to be a part of that for you. So we're going to conclude the event now. I'd like to first of all thank Josh Lichtsteiner for his work as the MC. And then behind the scenes, we had two people who really did a lot. Many people did something, but Desiree Duncan and Hope Johnson also worked hard for us on this event. Our culinary program, which fittingly was honored first, I assume they left pretty quickly to get over. Oh, they're still here. How about that? I'm thinking you had duty over in the Newberry room because the culinary program has prepared some refreshments in the Newberry room out in the lobby area. So if you'll head over that way, you'll be able to see some of the fine work from our culinary program. And I think Joshua wants to say something before we wrap up. So thank you.
Before we all escape, we want to get everyone who was received an award tonight down here very quick so we can get a group photo. And then you can go enjoy those delicious desserts.